Hello, and welcome to Tarrant County College. My name is Cherie Lopez, and I will be your instructor for this course, which is BMGT 1305, Communications and Management. And you'll probably see your exact course number either above my head or here. I'm going to have to edit that in after I complete the video. So whether this is your very first time taking a course at Tarrant County College, or you are one of our returning students. I noticed when I've been reading the introductions that several of you are getting ready to graduate this semester. Actually, for a lot of you, this is your last course for you to complete your degree. I still want to say welcome to the family, right? I've noticed that we have quite a few people that have actually completed degrees or certificates already, and they're looping back around to pick up a second or third credential. And we do have some people that were with us, years ago, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, maybe venturing back into the days when we were still TCJC. And yes, I remember that. No, I was not working here at that time. I think I probably was still at work when junior high, but I do remember it. And my family still calls TCC TCJC. That's just something that is ingrained in their heads, and I just kind of nod and say, yes ma'am, yes sir, and go on, right? So yes, either way, we welcome you back, and we're happy to have you, and we are cheering for those of y'all that are getting ready to graduate this semester. So bravo, you did it. I can't wait to get to go to your graduation and probably be the loudest one there. I'm the little loud lady, right? So the objective of today's video is trifold. So number one, I wanted to make sure that you all had an opportunity to put a face with the name, because word of mouth from friends or family members or reading Rate My Professor can only tell you so much. I wanted to have an opportunity to give you all a chance to meet me directly, especially since we're working in a virtual environment, and to kind of get a feel for how I like to structure my classes, especially knowing that I typically get a working student population. Secondly, what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure you all could access the materials. So I have checked, and I can say at least half the class has already turned in their assignments that are going to be due next week. So it looks like for the most part everybody's been able to kind of get in. I know there's going to be a couple of people that will be kind of logging in for the first time this weekend to go and kind of access their assignments or get into Cengage and MindTap to go view the e-textbook kind of material. And I want to make sure that you all know where that is and how to get into it, and if there's any special materials that you'll need for this course. And lastly, I wanted to make sure that y'all have my contact information and understand how office hours will work. So without further ado, let's get into it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead and I'm going to go straight to where the course information is, and then I'll probably kind of loop back around to kind of some intro stuff about me, okay? So here we go. Alrighty, so for those of y'all that are logging in for the very first time, you can access Canvas directly, or you can go to it from the TCC homepage. The browser I'm using is Google Chrome, which I see I need to update it. And there's a couple of different links to get to Canvas if for some reason you just forget how to go there. So there's a link here. Also at the very bottom of the page, there is a link for Canvas as well. So when you go in, to canvas.tccd.edu, remember the D, okay? Because if you leave off the D, that is a completely different school. We are Tarrant County College District. Then it will direct you into the Canvas platform. Canvas is what is called a learning management software program, or an LMS. and that is gonna be kind of like your central station for where you turn in your assignments, how you check your grades for your courses, where you obtain announcements, and kind of all things class related. This is different than Hello TCC and self-service student planning, because that has to do more with registering for classes, setting up your schedule semester to semester, planning your degree plans, in like your billing information. So whether you're paying for classes or you're a sponsored student or you're using a form of financial aid or scholarships. So different focus. Our courses here. No. Okay, I was gonna say, don't crash on me. Okay, and I am actually going in there and I'm uploading some information for you guys too. I'll be updating that over the weekend. I'm having to adjust my work hours right now because your teaching assistant has now turned into a three-nager and has gone on a nap strike, which is normally when I record my videos and grade your work. That's normally when I get off of work from my full-time job. Meaning I need to shift gears and I'm going to have to work on stuff either at night after she goes to bed, or I'm gonna have to do like I did this morning, get up at 5 and start working on material. But I'm gonna have to do that pretty much every day before I log in for my full-time job at 6. Yeah. But hey, we make it work, right? Yeah, we gotta do. And maybe the excitement of turning 3 will die down and she'll come back to taking her 2.5 to 3 hour naps so I can get some stuff done during the week. Let's see, so your syllabus will be here. If there's any updates I need to make, I'll make sure to send those through the announcements as well. I'm already seeing I'm probably gonna need to make a couple of adjustments given the hiccups that we had with Cengage. So I'm probably going to reduce the content, so we probably won't do all 14 chapters of the book. With your class being 8 weeks, I don't want to kind of put that kind of stress on you guys. So I will kind of analyze through that over the weekend and let you know. Let's see, what else? Your work can be accessed through modules. So there's little kind of embedded links that will port you over to Cengage. Cengage is the publishing company, like a textbook publisher, and MindTap is one of their products. There is an ebook and a digital textbook. They cover the same content, but their layouts and their page numbers are different. I have access to both. You'll have to kind of let me know which version you're using. So like if I record a video for class to explain content, make sure you let me know what it says in the top left-hand corner, like if it says ebook or e-textbook or digital textbook, so that way I know which version to reference. Like I said, the content's not different, but the page numbers are off by about 2 or 3 pages. So I don't want to tell you, hey, go look at page 6 and we're really on page 9, you know, kind of a thing. That has happened. Let's see, so you'll have your different links that are in here that will link you over. I did have one of the reps from Cengage check the stuff behind the scenes, so she did say the course is cleared properly because she could actually see students enrolled in it. And I told you guys I can see you enrolled in it, and I can see your assignments porting over from Cengage and MindTap into Canvas. So it's paired correctly. We just had an issue with the inclusive access that TCC purchased up front. And I did check your schedule and fee statements using my magical former academic advisor powers. And yeah, y'all were billed for it. So no, don't pay again if it was, you know, prompting you to do that. From what the account rep was telling me, the paywall has been removed, so it should not be prompting you to pay or to enter an access code. So even if you use the temporary access code or temporary access or the 2-week free trial, that should still lock in after we get past that 2-week mark. So he checked on it and he said, no, you should be fine, and you guys shouldn't lose any of the work or anything. It should all still be there. Alrighty, if you're still having issues with it, let me know during office hours or schedule an individual appointment with me through Microsoft Teams so you can share your screen and I can try to see what it's doing. And then from there, I'll be able to better explain it to our Cengage account manager to see if there's something on that back end that we need to address. Okay? So yeah, it shouldn't be forcing you to log out externally and go to Cengage in another window or another tab. It should automatically link you over. So it should have you load over here. And then see, it's going to redirect you, but internally inside the website. The first time you log in, it will probably prompt you for your username or password. So you can create an account, or if you already have an account for another course, you should be able to log in and just add our course. And then it will link you over to the book, and as you're going into the content, what it will do is it will kind of tell you which version you have, like the text, the e-textbook or the digital textbook, and it will normally say it kind of like up here. Mine looks a little bit different because I have like 2 or 3 different versions of the same book. They gave me a lot of stuff for some reason. It gives you an opportunity to highlight and make notes inside of the book, and there's also flashcards that go with each chapter. So you'll have a lot of great study material to use. If you're going through the material and you're looking at the PowerPoints that they've created, you're looking at the videos that have already been created, and you're like, I have no idea what these people are talking about, it's okay, let me know, and I can record a video over the entire chapter or over a specific concept. I did do videos up front in the past, but then I discovered that because this is not super technical content like you would see in like a human resources management or a business law course, people didn't really need it. They didn't need the full chapter covered. The questions I received were about very specific concepts that could be covered in like a 2 or 3 minute, like quick hit, short. So I will record videos for you, but I'm going to take them by request. Okay? And then you'll see like your material as you go in here. I've been going in and hiding the learn it and the practice material because we're not going to do all that. This is an 8-week course. We're just going to do the apply it, which were formerly known as the APLIA assignments. And even with that, I'm probably going to reduce the number of those because that time can add up. And yeah, like I said, you'll be able to see your grades back over here in Canvas. They'll port in. External assignments, so I do have a couple of discussion questions that are going to be up here. I started entering discussions yesterday morning and then I had to log out because I had to log in for my regular job. So I will go in there and finish adding in those due dates. If I don't get to do it today after our family thing that we're having, like when I get back, I will do it later tonight, tomorrow morning. So all that will be up to date for you. Alrighty. When you take exams, that'll be done after you install that lockdown browser. I do allow you to use notes during your exams. It locks down your stuff so you can't go and page through like the ebook. The way my exams are set up, you're not going to need to do all that. I'm not giving you like 100 question exams, and your final project at the end weighs kind of more than that, and I kind of give you guys a lot of creative freedom with it where you can kind of showcase your knowledge. I think that goes further, that and the discussion questions versus a multiple choice exam that tells me more about what did you learn and is there something I need to cover with more detail. Cengage itself has its information here. Oh yeah, it was just set up differently. The course materials, that's going to be here, which I did have somebody ask if there was a link to be able to kind of access the book directly here. As y'all can see on my screen, there isn't one, but it does explicitly say inclusive access, which, you know, definitely indicates that y'all paid up front for the materials. It doesn't give me the option to add like a little read now button here, but I will check back in with Cengage to see if that is a setting that they can add on the back end. Otherwise, just go into your material through modules. So those links should work. If you're having trouble with the links, let me know which one's broken so that way I can take it down and I can re-import it for you, okay? And like I was saying, like there's a tutorial over how to use the Apply assignments. You can take them more than once. Now known as Apply It. You'll have access to, looks at flashcards, there's going to be handouts, there's short videos, there's PowerPoints, all this fun stuff that was programmed into Cengage and MindTap already, but I can make external content for you if you need it, if you feel like you need a supplement. Alrighty, so that's the gist of where the material for the class is going to be, okay? And feel free to kind of go around and, you know, click on the different links. Same thing when you're inside of Cengage itself too. You can click around. You're not going to break anything. If you do, let me know. I can probably reset it for you. Okay, so click buttons. Let's see what else. Materials for the course. I recommend using a actual laptop to do the work. Canvas and Cengage, like the mobile apps are okay. They're definitely better than Blackboard, but they're not perfect. So all the content's not 100% compatible with mobile devices. Like if you're using your phone or a tablet or something, I personally would use like a laptop. If you don't have one, you don't have to go out there and go buy one. I'll go to any of our TCC libraries. Any campus, you know, you are family, you know, you're not just a Connect student, you are a TCC student, and go check out a laptop. They'll let you keep it for like, I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 weeks, but you know, you get to keep it for a couple of weeks. You can take it back so they can, you know, run some updates on it, and then you can recheck it. Okay, that's the only reason they don't let you check it out for the entire semester, is because the library IT people have to go in there and push through software updates, and then you're able to recheck a device like the following day. You're also welcome to use any of the computer labs or tutoring labs that are directly on campus, and we have Tutor 24/7, which is a third party that can assist you with tutoring for various subjects, so not just this course. When we start going into virtual office hours, you know, you'll have me as a resource as well. So, but yeah, I would make sure that you have a reliable device to work on, reliable internet, access to Canvas, Cengage, and MindTap, and something to save your work on. When you turn in your work, it's going to pop up over here. I also get a notification via email that you've submitted assignments. So I did subscribe to the push notifications. So every time you turn something in, I do get it directly. It's coming through on my email, so I see it on my phone. I may not be able to respond right away because I'm working, but I will confirm with you that I have received it once I've graded it. If it's an external assignment and you've uploaded it and I cannot open it, I will notify you. I know there's some professors that will not. I have no problem letting you know, hey, your file's corrupt, or, you know, it's in a file format that I cannot open. Can you convert the file to a PDF, Word document, something like that? And, you know, you'll be allowed to resubmit it. I don't have a problem with that. I will also send you weekly reminders about a day or two before your homework is due. Some professors do it, some professors don't. Mine at UTA and Amberton did. So that's something I don't mind doing. I know you have like your updates in Canvas, but Canvas doesn't always capture everything, so I kind of do that as a backup just to be on the safe side. Alrighty? So that's the gist of what you would need for class. When it comes to office hours, we'll hope those through Microsoft Teams. I like to use Microsoft Teams video calls because if you have a specific question about the content, or if you have a specific question about how to get into MindTap to access the book, you're able to share your screen. And it has a mobile app, so you're able to even share your screen from your phone, and I can see it in real time. So that way I can talk you through it versus us emailing back and forth and having to send screenshots and then sending it over to like the publishers if it's a big technical thing. I can help you troubleshoot in real time, either during office hours or you can schedule an individual appointment. If you're scheduling an individual appointment with me, please, please, please include your availability. And then from there, we can narrow down a date and time. So just kind of let me know, hey, I'm available on Mondays and Wednesdays after 5. Something like that will help me kind of let you know, okay, well, I'm available on those days between these times. Choose a time slot and we'll schedule an appointment. You'll see that I sent out an announcement for our meet and greets, virtual meet and greet sessions, right? So for the meet and greet, and I'm having to kind of juggle around these between your class and my business ethics course, there'll be a couple different options for you guys to select. You can select as many as you want. Just like office hours, the meet and greet is optional. I just wanted to provide a platform for you all to meet your classmates and to kind of interact with each other and to kind of meet me. But I wanted to make sure that, if you guys were, getting ready to take additional classes or you're enrolled in other classes, then you could study together. Even for those of y'all that are getting ready to transfer, I might have a bundle of y'all that are getting ready to go to, a group of you all that are getting ready to go to, I don't know, UTA, UNT, Tarleton, Texas Women's, Texas Wesleyan, Midwestern, etc. And, you may be able to take courses together, especially if y'all are studying the same area of business. So again, I want to make sure that you feel included even though you are in a virtual environment. So you'll be able to select those sessions. If there's a time that doesn't work for you, you're welcome to suggest a time. And I'd say even if you only have 5 minutes, feel free to drop in. You're not required to stay the entire time. Just drop in anytime during that window that you guys vote on. And we should be able to take care of that. I will send out invitations via your MyTCC email for office hours. Your regular office hours session is, some of y'all are Saturdays. Yes, your class is typically on Saturdays at 5. Remember I told you guys I have something that's scheduled today, so I'm going to adjust your time up earlier in the day. And for September 16th, that is my 20-year high school reunion. So I will be in Arlington that day for our reunion dinner. So I can probably still meet with y'all that day. It's probably just gonna have to be earlier in the day, or I may have to change it to a different day that week. So you still will have access to office hours every week. I just may need to adjust it by a day. But those are the 2 things that I know that are coming up. Alrighty. And again, just look for those invitations. I will create a reoccurring meeting invitation for Microsoft Teams, and I will post it in the announcements. So that way, if you don't have to dig through your email, it will be in your announcements and you can go into it and it will link you over. And that's the gist of the class stuff. Like I was saying with my my personal stuff, graduated from Sam Houston High School class of 2003. Attended the University of Texas at Austin, 2007 graduate. Attended Amberton University, class of 2018. So I got to be in college as an 18-year-old, and I got to do college again over the age of 30. 2 very different experiences. One was in person, one was fully online. So I've gotten to kind of experience both. And I think that's been very insightful in the way that I design my courses. Remember I told you guys this is my 15th year working here. I've worked for all 3 divisions at CCC, both in an instructional capacity and as an academic advisor. Now I work full-time in the insurance industry and trying to make use of that second degree. So I'm one of those lucky people that has gotten to use both of them. If y'all need anything else, please be sure to give me a shout. So I'll make sure to include my contact information. I'll post it up here as well. You can see it in the announcements, but I'll post it here. Other than that, do your best this semester. Hopefully we will be the mythical class where everyone earns an A. I have been trying to get there. Have I had a 100% pass rate on exams and 100% pass rates in classes? Yes. Have I had a clean sweep where everybody earns an A? No, I got really close. The closest one I had was one of my summer courses where everybody but one student earned an A. They passed, but they just did not earn an A. And if I would have known what was going on ahead of time, and they would have told me what was going on with their family situation, that probably would have made it too. So, you know, let's see how this semester goes. Do your best. Have some fun in here. You're gonna have some creative freedom with some of the assignments that you guys are gonna get to do. And if you need anything, as always, let me know. So remember, you got this. All right, take care. And take care of each other too. All right. Bye.